Good afternoon, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining me for today's video. So, as you can see, we've had a bit of snow here in the UK, and we're out today for no reason at all but to have some fun. I have brought 3 woodland wood burning stoves out with me today. I brought a titanium one out, a stainless steel setup and the Kelly kettle. We're going to fill 3 kettles with exactly 1 litre of water, and we're going to test them to see which one boils fastest, and in these conditions as well, so couldn't have been any better. I would like to apologise for any noise you may hear in the background. There are a lot of excited kids running about, as you can imagine, or sledding and having snowball fights. So yeah, let's crack on anyway. Right, my good friends, so as you can see, we've got the stoves lined up in front of us now. What I'll do quickly, I'll go through each stove, each system, and give you a couple of specs, weights and things like that. So starting on the left, this is the Wild Wood Gas Stove from Wild Stoves UK. This is the original article. You can find many copies of this stove on Amazon, but again, this is the original stove built over in the UK. It is a gasifier stove, meaning as it burns the fuel inside, it'll create smoke and it'll burn that smoke as a secondary fuel. You get the best performance out of the stove, I would say, with wooden cat litter pellets you can get very cheaply at your supermarkets. It does work with normal biomass fuel, but it is a bit hit and miss. On top of that, we have the Eagle Products 1.5 litre kettle, but that's a stainless steel system, and this one weighs in at 614 grams. In the middle, we have the titanium Bushbox XL from Bushcraft Essentials. This is a folding stove, folds flat. It is absolutely bomb proof. I did have the stainless steel previously, but I've rehomed that, and that's gone to a good home. But these stoves will last you a lifetime. The performance is always out the park. It's absolutely fantastic. It burns normal biomass. You can actually use the trivets on the stove to use a transient as well as the wood gas stove. On top of that, we have a titanium kettle just picked up from Amazon, and this full system weighs in at 680 grams. So surprising that a full titanium system weighs more than a full stainless system on this occasion. And on the far end, on the right, we have the awesome Kelly kettle. This is the 1.2 litre Scout version, and I have really enjoyed. This is a new acquisition to my kit, very kindly sent over by Steve Abner, so thank you very much again for that. I've used this on many occasions now, as you can probably tell, and it is an absolute performer. No kettle with this one. As you know, the Kelly kettle is an all-in-one system, so the actual chimney is the kettle as well, and this one weighs in at 1 kilo, bang on. Right, ladies and gents, so each stove is now full to the brim with fuel. We have the fire lighters on top ready to go, and each kettle has exactly 1 of these bottles in each, right to the brim, and I believe this is bang on 1 litre. So what we're going to do now is get these stoves going, wait till we've got a nice established flame on each one, and then bang the pots on and we'll go from there. And it would seem the Kelly kettle is out of the race. Oh, you have to do it all again. You have to do it all again. I put sticks under it and everything. Right, let's have that again, shall we? I've refilled the pots, all ice cold water. I've let the pots cool down as well. I've also got a timer just off to the side this time. Start again, so let's go. And this one better behave itself this time. I've got a stick behind it, safety measures. We have a much stronger flame in the Kelly kettle this time. My choice is lagging behind a little bit here. And the bush box is absolutely raging now. Still got a nice steady flame on the Kelly kettle. Come Come on, you son. Time is currently at 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Again guys, this is ice cold water from a running stream. We have had snow, so I'm not expecting a boil from any of them within, I'd say, 5 minutes. Well, that bush box is might prove me wrong. Kelly kettle's doing very well. I think the bush box might surprise us here, guys. The other thing about adding extra fuel to the wild wood gas stove is it's got to carbonise it first before it'll burn it. So it can take a while for that flame to come back. And I think that flame has just gone on holiday. Really nice flame coming from the Kelly kettle now. Bush box is not going to be far behind. We're at 4 minutes 52 seconds. And we've lost the wild wood gas stove. That's what I mean with a stove, guys. It's hit and miss. We have got surface bubbles rising from the kettle though. And we have small wisps of steam coming from the titanium. Still got a good flame in the Kelly kettle. Oh, and the flame. Oh, we have smoke coming from the whistle on the Kelly kettle. Steam, should I say. I hope it's not smoke, otherwise that'll be on fire. We've got definite steam coming from the bush box. We've also got steam coming from the Eagle products. And we're at a boil on the bush box. And that was at 6 minutes and 41 seconds. 100% boil. And my handle cordage has melted on the lovely. That's going to need replacing. And now I'm not going to refuel any more of these stoves. We'll see how long it takes to burn out. Kelly kettle's not far behind. That came to a boil at 9 minutes and 7 minutes. Call it 7 minutes. 7 minutes for the Kelly kettle. Well done. Can I take this off without singeing my fingers? So we've got enough water there for a nice brew and some noodles. This is going to take a while. I don't want to take it off. We'll leave it running just to see, but we have got the flame back, but you've got to constantly feed the stove. With wooden cat pellets, that wouldn't have been an issue. That would have been absolutely fine, that. And there we have it, guys. Not the result I was looking for. I was hoping for all three stoves to race to the end, but you know, things happen. I did try with the wildwood gas stove on its own, but it's caused me absolute havoc. It just came alive as I was packing up, so I got everything back out, put the kettle back on, and it's petered out again. So we got to about 9 minutes and there was still no boil. Like I say, it's never a for sure thing when you take that stove out. So it's a hit and miss. Unless you're using the wooden cap pellets, it can succeed one occasion and just totally fail, like on this one, on the other. So yeah, there we go. Right guys, I was going to stay out and have noodles and a brew, but I am very late. I've got a curry night tonight, so I'm going to wrap the video up there. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Bushbox for the win. It's an awesome stove, and the Kelly kettle wasn't far behind it, a couple of seconds. Both fantastic stoves. Thank you again for joining me for this video. It's been a pleasure as always. Until the next one, you stay safe, and as always, stay crafty guys. Bye bye. Do not. Oh, come on, you pain in the ass. Never mind. Right, I think that's it guys, I'm calling it. It has caused me nothing but aggro today, this bloody stove. So we had surface bubbles coming to the top, no boil, and we're at nearly 9 minutes. So